viewers, video টাইটেলটা দেখে তো বুঝে গিয়েছো যে আজকের ভিডিওটা is going to be all about salts, ঠিক আছে? So in this video আমি কিছু mnemonics দিব through which you can remember the soluble and insoluble salts. This is needed for your O-level chemistry. Okay, so we'll begin with soluble salts. How can you remember the soluble salts? So you can remember that with the help of SNAP. Okay, SNAP. So sodium, S is for sodium, N is for nitrate, okay, A is for ammonium, and P is for potassium. তার মানে any salt that has these ions, it's going to be what? Soluble. So Na plus ion, nitrate হচ্ছে NO3 minus ion, it's a anion. This is a cation, and this is also cation. Okay, so our mnemonics is going to be SNAP. Okay, so gelo, this is for soluble salt. Okay, এখন for insoluble salt এইটা এই প্যাটার্নে মাথায় রাখবো, H S C. H is for halides. H is for halide. C, S is for sulfate. S is for sulfate and C is for carbonate. So এই সল্ট গুলার প্যাটার্নটা আমরা কিভাবে H S C এই প্যাটার্নে মাথায় রাখবো, HSC. ওকে, সো ফার্স্ট অফ অল আমরা কি insoluble halide নিয়ে কথা বলবো, insoluble halide. Now we'll look at which are the insoluble halides. So insoluble halides are PAH, PAH, PAH. ঠিক আছে, so PAHটা কি? P is for lead, A is for silver, and H is for mercury. Got it? ঠিক আছে, so this is the insoluble salts for halide. Now let's go for insoluble sulfate. Insoluble sulfate. So এই insoluble sulfateটাকে আমরা মাথায় রাখবো BCl. You can remember by Bangladesh Cricket League নাকি? Okay, so B stands for barium ion, C stands for calcium ion, and L stands for lead. Okay, ঠিক আছে, so এটা হচ্ছে L for lead. তাহলে তোমার this is going to be Pb 2+. Okay, that means any sulfate, suppose you have like barium sulfate, this is insoluble. Okay, you have like lead sulfate, PbSO4, this is insoluble. বুঝলা? So any sulfate salt that has these ions, barium, calcium, and lead, it's going to be insoluble. Okay, now let's go for the last salt, and that is for the carbonate. Okay, আমরা জানি যে all carbonate, remember this, all carbonates are insoluble. Are what? Insoluble, except you just have to remember the exception ones. মানে কোনগুলা insoluble না, you can remember that with the help of SAP. With the help of what? SAP. এখন এইখানে SAPটা কি? Sodium, ammonium, A is for ammonium, and P is for potassium. বুঝলা? So suppose you have like sodium carbonate, so this is going to be soluble. You have like potassium carbonate, this is going to be soluble. But if you have calcium carbonate, this is insoluble. কি বুঝলা? This is insoluble. কেন? কারণ calcium is not in this list. বুঝতে পারলা? So this is how you can remember. So these are the soluble carbonates. Soluble carbonates. So hope you can remember this all salts with the help of these easy what mnemonics, right? So for this one it's BCl, and for some halides it's Fa. Okay, so I'll give it in a single screen so that you can take a screenshot near. You can keep this in front of your table. Okay, so these are the mnemonics for all kinds of salt that you require in your O level. Okay, IGCSE or GCE, any type of O level, you need these salts. If you remember them, salt chapter is going to be easy. তাই না? তার মানে যদি আজকের ভিডিওটা ভালো লাগে, কি হবে একটা লাইক হবে, আর যদি তুমি সাবস্ক্রাইব না করে থাকো প্লিজ সাবস্ক্রাইব, যাতে আমি গ্রো করতে পারি আর তোমাদের জন্য আরো বেশি এরকম ভিডিওস নিয়ে আসতে পারি। ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ, তাহলে আজকের জন্য রাখি, বাই বাই।